Hey guys, it's Tracy from Nova Scotia Living, and as you can see I have my little bean here. He just woke up and I'm just heating up some milk for him. He's so cute. I just love him head over heels in love. Anyways, the kids just had lunch, kind of a late lunch. It's 1:23, but the storm just started now. Like, I woke up and it's raining outside. Now it's starting to snow, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I ended up making the kids craft dinner for lunch. KD or mac and cheese, like the instant stuff. They haven't had that for almost a month and a half, I'd say. But I'm gonna end up making some turkey soup, and I thought I'd bring you guys along while I make it for supper. So yeah, I'm gonna feed this little munchkin. I'm running down to the post office here in the village to mail off the return cards. And then I'll come back and start prepping the veggies for the turkey soup. Yum, yum, yum. I'll be back in a bit, guys. Alright, I'm just starting to prep the vegetables. So in a turkey soup, the basic stuff that I like to put in is potatoes, celery, carrots, and onions. So I'm just going to peel and chop these suckers up, and we'll move on to the next step. It's still kind of snowing outside. It's like the little shards of snow. Like freezing rain almost, like freezing rain or ice shards. So, although it doesn't look intimidating, it's kind of scary stuff. So, anyways, I think a turkey soup will just make the day nice and comfy cozy. So, I'll bring you back when this is prepped. Rinsed off those potatoes. I cut them up in bite-sized pieces. Now I'm going to do the carrots and the celery and the onions, and then we'll start heating it up. Alright, I just chopped up 2 onions, and I rinsed all the carrots and the celery and the potatoes, so I'm just using my big stock pot. I'll wipe those off. And now what I'm going to do is go down in my basement and get a few jars of my turkey bone broth and start boiling these veggies up. It's only 3:12. You know, when I have my own stock and everything made, the turkey's already cooked. It takes less, you know, it takes the amount of time it makes to boil potatoes or carrots. Like, it's not very long to make it all, but it's going to be good. I'm going to throw a few peppercorns in here too. I just want to show you, this is the turkey. I cooked it breast side down, so it's nothing pretty to look at. I cooked it 3 days ago, and it's still good. I had it out in the porch, and it froze after it because it's so cold out there. Watch out, Mace. These were the drippings. I'm going to scrape as much fat off of the top there. It's still frozen. Most of it's frozen. And I'm going to let this sit for a little bit to loosen up. And if the fat's out, I can put the drippings in with the soup. So that's going to add a lot of flavor. Over here, I have 6 jars. I have more up here too, but this is my home canned turkey bone broth. So I'm going to open those up and put it all in the stock pot together. I just want to show you. It's like, it's still frozen. It's like ice. Turkey broth slushy. it'll certainly loosen up when it gets in that pot. Now I need to debone this bird and cut up the meat. So I took most of the turkey meat off there. I'm going to cut it up smaller. But I left some on the bones because I'm going to make a big turkey bone stock pot full to replenish the broth that I'm just using tonight. And all the skin and bones and gristle and a little bit of the meat's left on there, and that will all add to the flavor. So I'll cut this up and wait for those vegetables to come up to boil. I just added a smidge of onion powder, a bay leaf, and just well, you can see the peppercorns there. I took some out of my pepper grinder. And turned it up on an 8. Maize. It wants a banana now. Anyway, so this starts doing its thing. Alright, well, I got you up on the tripod. I got lots of meat, so I'm going to add some more broth to that pot, because this is going to be a full stock pot full of soup, which isn't a bad thing. It's going to be a good thing. I just need some more broth, so down the basement I go again. Or I'll send one of the kids. It's 4 o'clock and it's coming up to bubble. I added a pinch of celery seed too, because I didn't have very much celery. And I put 1 package of onion soup mix in here.
Yeah, I see so, they're in blue, right?
Yeah. I'm going to boil these till the potatoes are almost done, and then I'm going to add the meat in there, because the meat's already cooked. It just needs to heat up with the broth, and then it'll be good to go. So I'll bring you back when it's time to add the meat. Alright, I think the potatoes are almost done. So I'm just going to take one out and...
Issues relating to items in the term of subject, right? So she was up there.
Oh, let me get one.
Mom and I drove up.
I turned the burner off.
We were just kind of sitting in the back, whatever, kind of rolled in late because we got lost.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
We were at the back, and then they were.
So now, I'm just going to add the meat to it.
And he said something to the effect like, you know.
Let's see. And I'll turn this on a 3 because this is going to cool that broth way down with the cold meat, but this is a turkey soup full of turkey, I can tell you that. Nice and hearty. That is going to be one good soup, I'm telling you. But there's still, let me take you off so you can see, there's still a good amount of broth in there. But there's no shortage. You'll get turkey in every bite, that's for sure. So, yeah, I'll just wait till this all gets to the same temperature, and then I can dish it out. How is it?
Good, but hot.
Yeah. What do you think, Mish? Good. It's hot. Blow on it. Alright guys, I'm getting a minute to sit down and eat my supper, but this is what the turkey soup looks like. It's kind of stewish, but it's not like a thick broth. I consider thick broths more of a stew. This is a soup. But yeah, I just put a little more, just a tiny smidge of salt and a good dose of ground pepper. But yeah, it was a big success. My husband had a bowl, and my son had a bowl, and all the kids had a bowl, and yeah, I dished mine out. I just let it cool a bit because it was piping hot, and there's still lots of leftovers for tomorrow. Yeah, but this could have been made on my wood stove, like if the fire had been going. It's easy to throw a soup together. They used to intimidate me, but let me sit down. They used to intimidate me, but really it's just whatever broth you want to use and vegetables you want to put in there, you know. This could have been made with like pasta, like a chicken noodle soup or a turkey noodle soup, but I chose to do it with some veggies instead. And yeah, a good hearty soup on a cold winter's day, and it is getting cold now. My husband just got home from bringing my grandbaby home a little while ago, and he said we can't go out again because it's getting cold and all that slushy rain is turning to ice, and he was sliding, he said, on his way home. So yeah, we're gonna hunker down, batten down the hatches, and stay nice and comfy cozy at home. So peace, love, and happiness. Let me turn you around for a second. Peace, love, and happiness, and thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to show you how I make turkey soup. Yeah, come back tomorrow and see what we can do. Something or other. Whether school be canceled or not, I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I'll be here with bells on. Yeah. Alright guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll put the kettle on, so come on back for a yak. Alright guys, bye.